What's up, Skull Nation? Are you ready for some earth-shattering news that's going to change everything we thought we knew about this upcoming season? Because let me tell you something, what I'm about to drop on you is going to send shockwaves through the entire NFC North, and trust me, you're going to want to hit that like button and smash subscribe, because this is the kind of insider information that separates the real Vikings faithful from the casual fans. The training camp is approaching fast, and you know what that means. It's crunch time for roster moves that could make or break our entire season. With over $23.5 million in cap space burning a hole in our pockets, the front office is sitting on a gold mine of opportunities. And there's one name floating around that's got everyone in the organization buzzing with excitement. We're talking about a veteran presence that could transform our entire defensive scheme. A player who's been through the wars and knows exactly what it takes to dominate in this league. But here's where it gets interesting, my purple-blooded brothers and sisters. This isn't just any ordinary free agent signing. This is about adding a weapon that Brian Flores has been dreaming about. A piece that could turn our already explosive defense into something absolutely unstoppable. Picture this. A defensive coordinator known for his creative schemes, suddenly armed with another elite pass rusher who can create chaos from multiple positions. The anticipation is killing me, and I know it's killing you too. Make sure you drop a comment below telling me what you think about these potential moves, because the next revelation is gonna blow your mind. We're talking about a player who's been the #1 overall pick, someone who's made quarterbacks lose sleep at night, and now he might be wearing purple and gold. Here's the first bombshell that's going to set the tone for everything else. Jadeveon Clowney is on our radar, and this isn't just speculation, folks. This 32-year-old beast has been specifically mentioned as a perfect fit for what we're trying to build here in Minnesota. Standing at 6'5" and weighing 255 pounds, this man is an absolute unit who ran a 53 40-yard dash back in his draft day. We're talking about a freak athlete who's maintained his elite level throughout his career. Last season alone, Clowney put up numbers that would make any defensive coordinator salivate. 46 tackles, 5 sacks, 11 quarterback hits, 9 tackles for loss, and 4 passes defended in just 14 games. But here's what makes this even more exciting. He wouldn't be coming here to be a starter, he'd be coming as our edge 3-4. Which means we're talking about creating the most unfair pass rush rotation in the entire NFL. Imagine a top 4 rotation featuring Jonathan Greenard, Andrew Van Ginkel, Dallas Turner, and Clowney. That's not just depth, that's an embarrassment of riches that would make Aaron Rodgers wake up in cold sweats. The psychological warfare alone would be devastating, knowing that fresh legs are coming at you every single snap. Each one capable of ending your season with one perfect pass rush move. But wait, there's more to this story, and trust me, you're not gonna believe what's coming next. The second piece of this puzzle involves a player who's been making waves in a completely different way. And when I tell you about his background, you're gonna understand why this could be the steal of the century. We're talking about someone who's shown Pro Bowl potential, but comes with question marks that could make him available for the right price. The risk-reward ratio here is off the charts. Marcus Williams is the name that's been whispered in the hallways of the TCO Performance Center, and for good reason. This 28-year-old safety brings something to the table that money can't buy. Experience and ball skills that have resulted in 20 career interceptions. When you're talking about a player who was selected 42nd overall in the 2017 draft, you're talking about someone who's been vetted at the highest level and has proven he belongs in 10. This league, standing at 6'1" and weighing 203 pounds, Williams has the ideal frame for what Brian Flores wants to do with his defensive scheme. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just about his physical tools, it's about his mental processing and instincts that have made him a ball hawk throughout his career. Those 20 interceptions didn't happen by accident, folks. They happened because this man has an uncanny ability to read quarterbacks and put himself in position to make game-changing plays. Now, I know what you're thinking. If he's so good, why is he still available? Well, that's where the opportunity lies. Williams signed a massive 5-year, $70 million contract with Baltimore in 2022, which means he's proven he can perform at an elite level when healthy and motivated. The fact that he struggled last season and received a poor PFF grade of 42.9 might actually work in our favor, because it means we could potentially sign him for way below market value. The injury concerns are real. He's only played 11 games in his best season as a Raven, and that's definitely something to consider. But here's the thing about the Vikings organization. We've always been exceptional at rehabilitation and getting the most out of players who need a fresh start. Remember what we did with other reclamation projects? This could be another one of those diamond in the rough situations that makes Kevin O'Connell and his staff look like geniuses. What makes this even more intriguing is our current depth chart at safety. We don't have the luxury of deep veteran presence like we've had in previous seasons. This means Williams wouldn't just be another body on the roster, he'd be a legitimate contributor who could see significant playing time and make an immediate impact on our secondary. But hold on to your purple jerseys, because the third and final piece of this puzzle is going to tie everything together in a way that'll make you believe this season could be something truly special. The final revelation involves a player who represents everything we love about Vikings football: toughness, versatility, and the ability to contribute in multiple phases of the game. When you hear this name and understand the value he could bring to our organization, you're gonna realize why having $23, $5 million in cap space isn't just about making one big splash. It's about making smart, strategic moves that address multiple needs while staying within our budget. Jamal Williams is the crown jewel of this potential free agency haul. And let me tell you why this signing could be the difference between a good season and a great one. This 5'11", 224-pound bowling ball of a running back brings something to our backfield that you simply can't teach. Veteran leadership, pass protection expertise, and the kind of toughness that sets the tone for an entire offensive unit. We all know Aaron Jones is our RB1 and Jordan Mason looks promising as our RB2, but what about that crucial RB3 spot? Currently, Ty Chandler seems to be the front runner, but let's be honest, the organization has demoted him at least twice, which tells you everything you need to know about their confidence level. Williams would bring instant credibility and competence to that position, giving us the kind of depth that championship teams require. But here's what makes this signing even more brilliant. Williams isn't just a running back, he's a special teams weapon who returned 11 kickoffs for 288 yards last season, with New Orleans averaging 26.2 yards per return. That's higher than Chandler's 25. 6 average in 2024, which means we're not just upgrading our backfield depth, we're potentially upgrading our return game as well. Remember his monster 2022 season with Detroit? 17 touchdowns and over 1,000 rushing yards. That's the kind of production that shows this man still has plenty left in the tank. Now, we're not expecting those numbers in Minnesota because he'd be in a different role, but the fact that he's capable of that level of performance means we'd be getting a proven commodity who knows how to find the end zone when his number is called. The pass protection aspect cannot be overstated. Williams has consistently graded well as a pass blocker throughout his career, and with Kirk Cousins, with our quarterback situation being what it is, having a running back who can pick up blitzes and give our signal caller time to operate is absolutely crucial. At an estimated cost of around $1 million for 2025, this would be highway robbery. We're talking about a player who's proven he can handle a significant workload when needed, contribute on special teams, and bring the kind of veteran presence that younger players can learn from. The leadership and work ethic alone would be worth the investment. So there you have it, Skull Nation. 3 potential signings that could transform our team before training camp even begins. Clowney bringing that pass rush depth, Williams adding secondary stability, and Jamal Williams solidifying our backfield and special teams units. This isn't just about adding talent, it's about adding character and experience that could be the difference maker in crucial moments. Make sure you hit that like button if you're as excited as I am about these possibilities. Drop a comment telling me which signing you want to see happen most, and don't forget to subscribe because this is just the beginning of what's going to be an incredible season. The question isn't whether we can afford to make these moves, it's whether we can afford not to make them. Are you ready to watch this team shock the world?